Well, hundreds of people from various religious backgrounds gathered last night for a candlelight vigil in Silver Spring to honor the victims of the Wisconsin Sikh temple shootings. CTV's Sonia Srivastava has our story.
Well, hundreds of people are here for the candlelight vigil now. Some of these members are seeing each other for the first time since the tragedy unfolded in Wisconsin. This is really the first time that they've been able to sit next to each other and talk and console each other. Now, a number of dignitaries are also here to support the community.
Lighting candles and offering prayers. More than 200 people gathered at the Sikh temple in Silver Spring to remember the victims of the Wisconsin shooting that took the lives of 6 members of their community. 40-year-old Wade Michael Page, the shooter, also died in the rampage. After the vigil, people moved inside. A line overflowed in the hallway. There was not enough space inside the prayer room to accommodate the number of people who came to pay their respects. Members of the Hindu, Muslim, Christian, and Jewish communities came to show a solidarity of faith. Local elected officials also came to show their support.
When you are a victim, it is not simply a victim of the Sikh community, but a victim of the entire community. And for us to allow this to succeed, it means that the rest of us have failed, and we are not failures.
The American people have universally decided to stand with our Sikh brothers and sisters, and it's if there's a positive thing, that is the positive thing.
I felt that it was important to be here because there's so little as individuals we can do about a tragedy like this. If we can show support for the Sikh community, a community that's been here, well, an American part of greater America for more than 100 years.
Local Sikh worshipers were stunned following the shootings, and many have voiced their concerns for safety. At this particular temple, members will see a heightened police presence for the next couple weeks.
If that gives them some sense of safety so that they can come in and think about what they're praying for and not worry about their safety, then that's what we want.
I'm a physician, and I have gotten support from my fellow physicians, from patients. The amount of support that we are getting is absolutely astounding, and we are very, very grateful for this.
For many adults, the biggest challenge since the tragedy has been conveying and explaining the horrible acts to children. Some youngsters say they are still shaken up and even question whether they will ever fully be able to become a part of American society.
We want equality when we grow up. We want equality when we get jobs. We want people to know who we are. We don't want people to be biased against us.
We're all brothers and sisters. So it feels as if your brothers and sisters died. That's what struck me the most, because we're all connected somehow.
Perhaps the best example of unity came from these two. Hari Badisha and Mark Marshall play basketball together. Marshall says he's learned a lot about the Sikh community from his friend and has a message for all of us.
Anybody can be your friend. Anybody can be your friend, no matter what they look like, what religion, what race.
Now, this temple will hold another vigil on Friday at 8 p.m. in Silver Spring. Sonia Srivastava for CTV News.
And a similar vigil was also held outside of the White House last night.